Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. I'm the Big Cat. In today's review, we're going to be looking at something that I think is pretty special. We're looking at Chogokin Rubik's Cube Robo from Bandai Namco, and I think the Bandai Spirits line. Tamashii Nations, something like that. This guy's pretty badass. We're going to check it out starting now. As usual, we'll take a quick look at packaging. And yeah, they spoil it for you. Here is the Rubik's Cube in his Robo form. Everything's original. There was never a Rubik's Cube robot. So yeah, that's cool. We got Rubik's Cube up in the corner, Bandai Namco in the other one, Chogokin Rubik's Cube Robo. 50th anniversary. We got a Tamashii Nations sticker right there, 50 years. On the bottom, a barcode, Mega House, Spin Master Games. They are the owners of the Rubik's Cube. So, on the top, 50 years of Rubik's Cube X Chogokin 50th anniversary. Very nice. I dig that. On the side, some more 50x50 Chogokin Rubik's Cube Robo. On the back, Rubik's Cube Robo, and it shows you that he transforms. He also has a shooting gimmick, and he has articulation. This is insane. Let's check it out. And here we have our Rubik's Cube Robo Chogokin. Now, if you're not familiar, Chogokin means simply Cho is super, Gokin is alloy. It is a term coined 50 years ago from Bandai and their offshoot company Poppy when they were doing the Mazinger figures. That's what he is made of. It was a die-cast line of toys. So this is continuing in the Chogokin line of figures, meaning there is tons of die-cast alloy in this bad boy Chogokin. And he weighs a ton. When I got this little tiny box, I thought it was insane. I'm like, holy crap. I saw a review from Sixo recently, and I'm like, wow, I gotta get this thing. And fortunately for me, Amazon had a copy, and I picked it up. He was not lying when he says this is heavy. This bad boy weighs, this is like a paperweight. Everything is die cast. Only thing, I think the tiles are plastic, but mostly everything on the outside, shell-wise, is die cast. All the seams you see next to the colors, that is all die cast, people. This is gorgeous. You can have your cube all nice, like all tilted, so you really get the cubeness out of it. I mean, it's so cubey when it's on this stand. It's unbelievable, the cubeness. Just radiating off it, the cubeness. As for accessories, all we get is this pretty cool display base that is triangular. It opens up on the sides because when he transforms, he can sit down like a baby in this. I'll show it later, but that is pretty cool. Like that, we got another cube inside, cube on the bottom. They just clip and fold like that. Nice accessory for a Rubik's Cube. Nothing else you can really say you should get for a Rubik's Cube, but you have your bases covered. Now, it is not a transformer, but he does transform, so let's put his alt mode next to other Transformers alt modes. Sideswipe. MP Sideswipe. There you go. Rubik's Cube Robo and all of his alt mode glory. There we go, so you can see the size. He weighs a shit ton more, and he could like literally like smash the shit out of Sideswipe if he wanted. I think he's a good guy, so he will not do that, but That's pretty cool. Also next to a G2 Optimus Prime. Beautiful. I mean, I've never seen a Rubik's Cube this nice in my life. In my goddamn life. Let's get into transformation. He does come with a booklet, so you're not like flying blind. I guess it's kind of clear. If this one's not clear, watch another video so you don't break it. It does get a little fiddly once you transform him, but this is super cool and satisfying. Twist. Backward. Let's see that again, because that was cool. See the top and bottom panel lifted. There. Very satisfying click. And then you proceed to pull out what are his arms. There. That's done. And we move on. Actually, I think that now can go back. And we pull. So you pull the red apart towards the yellow. And you'll start to have his legs. His crotch pops down. For some reason, it's pretty cool. Rubik's Cube's got a peepee. And then we simply turn the legs around and fold the tab down. Rotate the leg and push the tab to eject the feet. And now we can start to see our Robo Rubik's Cube coming together. Now here are his hands in here. We have two. There. They have to be all the way out, and then they kind of like, boop. All the way out. There. All right, he weighs a ton still, so it's kind of hard to get him standing. Let's put the arms out a bit. They have a ratchet that moves 45-degree increments. For the next part, we move to the top of the Rubik's Cube, where you have the logo. And right in front, flip that open. We can start to push our head, push it that way. And there's a slider. It pops up. Once done, push that down. And there we go. There we have our Chogokin Rubik's Cube Robo, all transformed. And I just love this guy. He is super, super cool. I mean, very simplistic transformation, but also not. There's a lot of engineering behind this. All right, we'll see some side profiles on our Rubik's Cube Robo. Here he is from the back. Again, the side. Oh, Jesus. Straighten out. Be careful. Be careful with him. You do not want him to fall. He is heavy. There we go. Look at that. Let's get in close and look at the head sculpt and a bit of the details, the feet, the hands. And here is a beautiful retro-looking robot head on our Rubik's Cube. He has a cube stamped into the middle of his forehead, so you know what he's all about. Cubeness. And cube stuff. I love the eyes. Kind of looks like an old Zippo lighter or something. Got the mouth on him, all chromed out. Coming down. His hands are done. Just in a chrome. They do not open or close or articulate in any way. They are just straight up hands. And you look inside, you can see some of the engineering inside there. What's going on. Coming down to his crotch. And his little robot feet. My God. I love it. Freaking love it. I don't know if I want to do a spin with him, because I think he'll fall over. But there is some articulation. We'll get into it. Let's get into the articulation right now. The head, side to side. He can look up because of transformation, and he can look down to see if he's got anything that he needs inside his chest or whatever. So I like that. And for the arms, we have a shoulder rotation that gets you... We have shoulder rotation that is on a ratchet that gives you like 45-degree increments. As for his legs, he has a super kick on him. Look at that. That is crazy. Crazy kick. We have a thigh swivel. So that's cool. We also have a bend at the knee. And nothing to speak of at the foot. You do have up, and that's it. I love vintage robots and stuff, and he feels like he's from another time in a very good way. All right. Let's put our Chogokin Rubik's Cube Robo to the side and do some comparisons. A real grade RX 78-2 2.0. 3.0 MDLX Sideswipe. Next to a Jax Pacific Homer Simpson. Jada Toys Mega Man. And again, the Orb. So there is another gimmick for this if we want to do it. I'll quickly do it. Sits on the stand if you put his legs up like this, I think. Open it up. And bam. He can sit like a baby in his display stand. Ooh. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whee! He does have an action gimmick. If you can see right here, there's a button. And what does that button do if we press it? It shoots one of his red tabs. What a badass. What a freaking badass. Just very easily pops back in and you can do it again. Do it again. All right, that's going to do it for our look at Chogokin Rubik's Cube Robo from Bandai. This is a ton of fun. I am ecstatic that I picked this guy up. Highly recommended. If you love vintage looking robots, if you love Rubik's Cube, if you love Chogokin, then pick this guy up. I don't see no problems with it. Highly recommended. Nicely done display base. Alt mode is fantastic. One of the best alt modes I've ever seen in my life. Robot mode is crazy good. Look at him. Look at him. Insane. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of our review. It's okay, Robo Rubik's Cube. There'll be more to come. Don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment if you feel like it. I'm the Big Cat. I'll catch you guys next time.